You know, Harry and Meghan Markle want to get rid of the saying, boys will be boys. Is that what Hunter Biden and Harry Markle are doing by being drug addicts who like hoes and boast about things and get away with it? That's boys will be boys. And Meghan Markle wants to get rid of gender assignment, yet she calls one of her kids princess and the other one prince, and dresses one of the kids as a female and the other one as a male. This is the hypocrisy of it all. And let's get the mystery out of the way. They will be at the coronation. They will be at the balcony. Parliament already knows that. Everybody already knows that. The arrangements have been made. It's just that they don't want people to know because they don't want people to gather in advance and boo at them. That's it. Okay? But this is how things are. So please like, share, subscribe, and let's watch the video. And I'm going to leave a description, a link for Bookworm, so you guys can go watch her channel, because both our sources have said the same thing, and we both have been saying this for a long time. So boys will be boys, I guess, huh? Harry with his drug addiction, and the Heritage Foundation shouldn't be the only one sending letters. All of you should, to your representatives, and be loud about it and see what happens. Hello, beautiful people. It's very early in the morning. I'm getting ready to go back to the hospital. I've been in the hospital since yesterday. I came home and now I'm going back about 5 in the morning. So please go check out Bookworm video. The link, I'll leave it here, because all of this thing about whether Harry and Meghan are coming to the coronation, of course they are. For security reasons, they keep spinning this out in the press just to keep people guessing, for Harry and Meghan's safety. Now, I've said it many times. I sometimes feel like the angry bootneck. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. People with IPP status are heads of state. Okay, are heads of state, and certain diplomats, not all. Okay. Harry having a title prince doesn't make him an IPP, or an IPP status does not give somebody automatic immunity, because IPP status and diplomatic status are two completely different things. You can be, the IPP refers only to security, and if you're a head of state, which does not apply to Harry. Yes, you can be members of family only if the head of state is in that country. And it depends on what capacity. For example, Hunter Biden and Harry are both getting a free pass in regards to drug use, because Hunter Biden is the son of Joe Biden. I'm not a Trump or anything like that, but Trump is getting prosecuted for having an affair with a porn star. There's already a document out there that says that Michael Cohen, that he paid from his own funds this porn star's hush money, and he wasn't refunded. But it's there because he's actually bitching and complaining that it was his own money that he used and he was never refunded. And yet we're still going ahead with this, while ignoring all the emails in Hunter Biden's about the deals with China, the deals with Ukraine, and everything. It is actually pretty awful. So Harry and Hunter, isn't it funny? Both age, Harry and Hunter. They both are getting a free pass. One is going around boasting about his, being drug addicts. They both like hoes, because we've seen Hunter Biden's videos, and both their fathers, they use their fathers and their families to get away with it. Okay, so Harry and Meghan coming to the coronation. Yes, they are coming to the coronation. Please go check Bookworms. I'll leave the link here. Yes, Harry and Meghan will be at the balcony. That is, her people who told her that. Also, my people told me that Harry and Meghan will definitely be in the balcony, and they will be in a picture. This is city. This is why Meghan Markle is going around happy. She got the prince and princess titles, even though she is supporting a charity or a foundation that goes against gender assignment. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that is. gender assignment. You know, when you're born a little boy with a little penis, you're called a boy. When you're born with a little vagina, you're called a girl. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, and it's incredible. And yet she fought really hard to get the prince and princess title for 2 children she has, because if we go by her gender assignment thing, that she's, you know, apparently she wants to get rid of the boys will be boys. So is that what Harry and Hunter Biden are doing? Boys will be boys? You know, because that's apparently the thing that she's trying to get rid of. Boys will be boys. But that applies to Hunter and Harry. Boys will be boys. The boys will be boys. Harry is a drug addict, misogynistic pig, racist, you know, who is an entitled, arrogant person who does not take responsibility for any of his actions. And it's the same thing with Hunter Biden, and it's the same thing with Meghan Markle. Because Meghan Markle, I don't know if the misogynistic doesn't apply to her, but because actually it does. It should apply to her because she hates women. Meghan Markle hates everybody. Meghan Markle hates everybody, and she's never gonna be happy. And I find that, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Bookworm and I received the wrong information, and Meghan Markle and Harry are not gonna be on that balcony with the gender neutral kids. And I guess they're not going to dress them in pink or anything like that. Meghan shouldn't be dressing one of the kids with dresses and the other one with shorts, because that's gender assignment. But for people who please beware that everything that's happening is a distraction for everything that's really going on. Okay, Harry's drug use, getting away with it in the United States. Please make a louder noise. Don't just let Heritage Foundation be the only one questioning this. You can ask for that and say that when they answer saying, oh, for privacy reasons we can't disclose it, you should say, wait a minute, he's already waived his right to privacy by boasting very publicly about it in different media. Because we're not only talking about past drug use, we're talking about current drug use that he's admitting doing. And it might be legal in one state, but it sure as hell is not legal in many states. Okay? So, and the thing is that if he lied in that application, people have a right to know, because he has admitted what he's done. And if a crime has been committed, because if he lied in a government application, that is a federal crime. That is not even grounds for deportation. That are grounds for going to jail. And what happens when people lie about something like that? They go to trial, they go to jail for a while, and then they get deported. I know, because I've had friends who lied in a passport application. They did some shady stuff, you know, and they got caught. They did 1.5 years in jail. Actually, they were sentenced to 2 years in jail, but they only did about 1.5 years, and the other one only did 8 months, and then they were deported. So this is what's happening now. Boys will be boys, yes. Is that what it is with Harry and Hunter Biden and Meghan Markle going around now claiming to be princess? So for people who are still thinking, oh, will they or won't they? This is not, again, this is not a family affair. People are worried about King Charles' feelings or what he wants. This is not about that. This is, again, this is not a family farms hold down in the middle of nowhere. This is a state occasion of officially appointing the head of state of UK and the Commonwealth. You know, he's, as Bookworm says, the guest of honor. But that's it. This is not about what he wants. This is about what's correct for that. And I've been saying this a long time. The only reason why the monarchy has been getting away with so much is because Parliament has no balls. We have this guy, I think his name is Robert Seeley, the one who introduced the private bill to have the titles removed from Harry and Meghan Markle. Because he says that if they misbehave and Charles is refusing, or the monarch is refusing to do anything about it, we should be able to do something about it. But it shouldn't be about punishing somebody. It should be, you know what? This is the law. If you're not residing in the United Kingdom and you're not born in the United Kingdom, you're not entitled to be in the line of succession, and you're not entitled to have a royal title nor any of the benefits. Now, for many of you, it is important to know that the lawsuit that Harry has against His Majesty governments against his own father is not because they weren't going to give him any protection. It's just that he was supposed to notify people. They were supposed to assess whether he's in any danger or not on case-by-case basis. Whenever he comes to royal occasions that he is invited to, he does get protection. Okay? He hasn't paid any rent. He hasn't really reimbursed the 2.4 million. It's been about 630,000 pounds that he reimbursed, not the 2.4. And yet, he got free rent while not living there and while trashing the royal family. And so Meghan Markle is definitely going to be in the balcony. She's getting ready for that. You know, don't be surprised if she suddenly claims that she's pregnant just to draw attention on her, or she's going to have something up their sleeve, because as we know, when she came to the United Kingdom, this terribly frightening place, the first thing she did in a car was roll down the window and smiled for the cameras. I am here. Look at me. I've been driven around in this fancy car with all these police protection. And the smile is like, I got it. I'm winning. No matter what you do, no matter what I say, nothing happens to me. But as Bookworm and I have said constantly, it has to do with Parliament, because this is a constitutional monarchy, not an absolute one. This is not feudal times. This is not what Charles wants. It's what's correct for the monarchy, within the monarchy rules. And for many years now, the Parliament has absolutely lost its plot. They should be telling, you know what, Harry? But they already know. They already know. For people, and this is why Parliament is not interfering, because Parliament already knows that Harry and Meghan are coming. They're not saying it because, you know, they don't want people pissed off. Because they know that if people say that, oh yeah, they are coming, and we're making security arrangements because this idiot who's suing us to have protection in a country he doesn't live, you know, I'm making the security arrangements. But they are coming, and they already know. This is why Parliament is not interfering, because they already know. And this is why you're getting the Bill of Titles of Removal thing, because they're fed up. And they're also considering the 1917, amending the 1917 title bill. Remember when they were stripped? That's the bill that they should be amending, not introducing a new one. They should amend that bill that in order that they can remove titles instead of creating a whole new bill. They should just go ahead and amend the 1917 removal of titles. When it happened that they removed a bunch of titles from some of the German royals. Well, they were all German, you know, but they removed it. Instead of making a new bill, they should just amend the 1917 bill and say that only royals born in the United Kingdom and residing in the United Kingdom can be in the line of succession and can have royal titles. They can do that. It's a lot easier than creating a whole new bill for something that's, you know, that's just common sense. And also, they should make mandatory that, you know, if any royal is going to be in the line of succession, the document with the testimony of the doctors verifying that the child was born out of the person's body, it's there, because that was removed. I mean, I know I repeat myself, but it's because people say, why do you repeat yourself, Paula? Well, I repeat myself because, you know, people forget about that, and the news, they play to this as well. Meghan and Harry are coming to their, I was going to say graduation, to the coronation. Harry is going around boasting about his drug use. So the king wants to have a drug addict who has trashed the monarchy and the country there. He will have him there. They're just keeping everybody guessing just for the hell of it, because they don't want people to be angry already at the fact. And they don't want people showing up, booing, getting ready and preparing. But Harry and Meghan will be at the coronation. Parliament knows. Security arrangements are being made. They will be at the balcony, from what I've been told. And, you know, they were not going to carriage procession, but they will be driven in a very fancy car on their own. So, hopefully, my source and the one and Bookworm's source is wrong. I don't think so. I mean, so far I've been right about everything, about many things. But we'll see. You know, we shall see, said the blind man. But anyways, I'll let you guys know, and you tell me. You tell me.